Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Haven't done the Black series in a while, but here we are again with some more Black series. I don't know what the last figure I reviewed was. Was it Darth Maul? I feel like it was Darth Maul. I'm not even sure yet anymore. But yeah, here we have a nice little package arrival from Walmart itself. These things are extremely dirt cheap as we speak, at least for what are they called? The Mandalorian night owls, and these are female sort of troopers. So those are still, I believe, $5 and still in stock. The 2-pack over here was about $18. But they're out of stock currently, so that's a bit unfortunate, but I do see why more people would be gravitated towards the 2-pack, because you get a male and a female and a bunch of accessories. With that being said, yeah, the single carded females are still in stock, so if you guys want some of those, you can go ahead and get those. Yeah, there isn't much else to discuss. This is a purchase for your casual clone. As you know, he lives in Germany and they don't have Walmart, so I hooked him up with this deal. This came out to about $38. Can't get better than that price, especially the 2-packs being, I don't know, $50 to $55 now, and the single figure being $25. That is a bargain, so I do recommend people get on that bargain if they can. I'll try to see if I can buy some more for your casual clone, or even for me. With that being said, I think we'll take a close look at one of these, and then we'll open up the 2-pack and review them. Your casual clone was fine with me opening them up and reviewing them. And I'm just gonna open these up in general, all of them, so I can ship out without the boxes, because the boxes take up a lot of space and they add weight to the package. But enough rambling, let's get into these guys. This is the figure out of the packaging. I didn't even go through the packaging. I mean, I don't really care about it. There's a nice art on the side. There's a read-up, I guess. If you guys really want to read up on Mandalorian lore and where these guys come from, there's that, nothing else. But yeah, setting that aside, we have the figure here. Raise this a little bit. Pistol, jet booster, or jet pack, I don't know what to call it, and then the figure itself. But it's pretty cool. You have a little nice background here with some planets and space, wind, and whatnot. So it's a pretty nice background if you want to get some pictures of one of them with that. I may try to do that. Who knows? I always say I'll try using the background, but then I don't end up using it. So we have figure, back piece, and pistol. And yeah, here we have it. I don't think there's anything too crazy or too special with these guys. It's just another sort of paint deco on previously used mold. I think I did bring my Bo-Katan, because I did want to compare at least. Wanted to compare at least the female body mold. As you can see, I think it's all gonna be the same, just painted differently. So same symbol on the shoulder pad, same arm device, rocket thing. We have the same sculpt on this side, the same hand armor, the same underclothes, the same logo on this side. So everything is the same, it's just painted differently. Yeah, the same armor bits there on the thighs, the same knee guards, the same shin guards. Nothing too different, at least that I can see so far. I mean, they do have just one holster, but I think we saw that with what's her name, Koska Reeves or something. I remember the names of these characters. Um, but yeah, even the belt is the same, at least the buckle, same chest armor. So yeah, everything is the same. I assume the same. No, the helmet is a little bit different. Bo-Katan's is a little more like sharp and more narrow than these, so that's a little difference there. You have all this scuffing going on this helmet. So those are, it's basically the same thing. So if you have Bo-Katan, you know what you're getting into with these. Same articulation, legs go out about that much. Single jointed knee, you have your upper thigh cut there, very nice. And then you do have ankle pivoting, feet go back and forward, upper waist rotation, which is pretty tight. I don't want to break it, but can crunch back that much and forward that much, and she can sort of wiggle side to side. Arms go out about that much, pretty smooth there. And then yeah, your arms are a single hinge, but they bend in that much, and then you have the swivel there, and then your hands go up and down. I think they both do. Yes, they do. And then you have your head that goes up about that much, down about that much, and then you can turn side to side and pivot in there. And then your range finder can also move forward and back. As such, I will say these do have the Bo-Katan head sculpt underneath there. They are glued on there, so you can't remove the helmet, but you can once you heat it up and pop it out. But yeah, it's this Bo-Katan head sculpt in there. As you can see the hair sort of molded in there. So that is just basically reuse of Bo-Katan. We've seen it before. Her accessories, you have some nice silver paint going on there for the pistol or the blaster. I know some Star Wars fans are gonna get upset because I'm calling it a pistol, and we're gonna pee in their pants and scream at the screen, be like, that's not a pistol, that is a blaster, get it right. I don't care. It looks like a pistol. And there's a back piece there. I think it's the same as Bo-Katan's. Again, just a different deco. This is a much darker blue, which I kind of do love, which is why I kind of want to get one for myself. There's also this silver here rather than the blue, which looks very nice. Wish they would have done the silver on this side too, but yeah, that looks pretty cool. It really does pop. And yeah, it just looks, the silver is just brighter on this one. As you can see, this is more dull on Bo-Katan. But yeah, I do like how it looks, so well, that's for her. So there's that, this figure. Nothing too crazy to go about, you know, we've seen it many times. So if you want a little army of female mandos, you can get them for the cheap price of $5 currently at Walmart. That being said, let's look at the now here with this 2-pack. We have a nice artwork here that we've seen, you know, with the Black Series and the new packaging, which is square. Nice little backdrop. This one is cool, sort of sunlight coming down through the clouds. And then there's some read up on these Mandalorians. They're the Shriek-Hawk trainers. I forget what Shriek-Hawk are. I believe it's those weird ass baby birds they found in that one episode, but here we have them both. We're gonna take them both out. And he's tied in there. Let's see. Jetpack. Smaller jetpack. And then these, they put tape on them. I don't know why. Give me your guns. Sorry, give me your blasters. pistol, and the rifle. Now, I don't know what any of the name of the guns are, but just looking at the two rifles, I believe these are shotguns, I believe, if I remember right. I don't remember. But yeah, some of the tape residue is left on these, unfortunately. But these actually look kind of cool. I like the little gold, subtle gold on the barrels. Look very cool, very shiny. And it's the same mold for both of them. And you get that nice gold there at the barrel as well. So you can use them on either one. Very cool. Nice blasters. They really need to do like blast effects for the Black Series more often. Like, it's so bland now. You have all these characters and none of them can shoot blaster. They're just holding their guns. I know some people have been making their own, but we have the usual pistol here for our female Mandalorian. This one is kind of bland, honestly, just white, nothing too crazy, just a black handle. But yeah, there's nothing like shiny about it compared to the silver that we saw with the previous Mandalorian. But yeah, just bland white, sort of off silver. We have the other pistol here for the male, and yeah, it has more black on it, but yeah, they would have benefited from some silver or something. But yeah, this one looks cool. I don't think I've ever seen this one. I'm sure Black Series collectors have, but I haven't. Then we have the back piece for the female. Nice silver there, touches of silver. As you can see, they're shiny. Very nice. Nice green color with the orange. Looks very cool. Same backpack piece or jetpack that we've seen. And this one we've seen many times as well, with the movable thrusters. And again, nice silver for the back piece here. Looking very cool in the blue. So that's the accessories. Now, figure-wise, I don't have any other male, at least I don't think I have any other male character or action figure that is Mandalorian. I have Mando, but I know he's unique. I'm trying to think. No, I don't think I do. So, first impressions, the colors are kind of all over the place. I like it and I don't like it at the same time. We have just brown, and then we have like this darker brown on this side, and then just a random green and gray, random yellow. I think it's the yellow that I don't like. If they would have just kept it the same as this, would have been no problem. But overall, I don't know what's new or what's old on this guy. This seems to be like an overlay piece, so that may be new. I'm not too sure. And then there's no separate head sculpt in there, but you can kind of see sort of the bottom of the chin in there. Very interesting. And then, oh shoot, I think I accidentally broke this one. Did I break this? Oh, it seems like it. Unless it was like that when it arrived. There's no hole for it though. You know, the female had the hole for it, but the male doesn't. So I don't know if it was just supposed to be in there like that. Huh. I mean, that's how it came out. I'll have to rewind the footage, but he does supposed to have his rangefinder there, so that's a bit unfortunate. I will say the tape that was on the outer box did not seem to be factory sealed. This is more how it comes out brand new. This one had this. It was all wrinkled and it seemed like maybe this is a return from another buyer, and maybe that's why they returned this, because this is broken. Well, there you go, Casual Clone. Sorry, but either I broke it or someone else broke it and they returned it. Who knows? I know you're gonna use these guys to customize anyway, so I know you might just remove it, or I don't know. You work your magic. But articulation wise, you can look up, down, and then you can pivot and look side to side. Arms go out about that much. That's pretty good. No real butterfly. I mean, there's a little bit, but it only shifts a little bit. You have your swivel here at the elbow. Arms go out about that much, and then you have a vertical trigger hand on this side and a horizontal trigger hand on this side. Not even a trigger hand, it's just like a grabbing hand. You can crunch forward about that much and back about that much. You can swivel and pivot in there. I don't like how these pivots feel, man. Like, that just springs back, so there's definitely something in the mold there that's not letting it run smoothly, so I'm gonna stop doing that before I break it even more. But he can kick forward about that much, outward about that much with both legs. He does have your upper thigh cut in there, hidden behind that armor, and then knees go up about that much. No boot swivel, ankles or feet go back about that much, and apparently it locked into place. Well, this side can't go back that much because of the shin guard, and forward not too much, and then ankle pivot. You do have ankle pivot on this side too. There we go. Forward about that much. So yeah, nice articulation. Just this area here is a little concerning, and this is a mystery to be solved. I'll look around, but I didn't see anything fly out, so I think it did arrive as such. And furthermore, we do have storage for this Mando. There's the pistol, looks very nice. You have your backpack piece, or your back piece, I don't know what you want to call it. There we go. It's kind of not going in, but that's as best as it's gonna go. And then we can give them a blaster rifle shotgun thingy, if I can get it in there. Man, these are tough to get in there. And then you still have to wrap the trigger finger. It's also cold in here, so maybe the plastic isn't too, too, you know, too soft right now, but that's as best as I'm gonna get it for now. I don't want to ruin merchandise. And then yeah, you can hold it to wield it. You can get them shooting and aiming, so that's pretty cool. I mean, yeah, it looks cool for the most part. Just a few QC issues that we're having here with this one upon delivery, or whatever you want to call it. The female now has a lot more like sort of overlays, and by a lot more I mean like 2 different pieces of overlays. You have the little scarf here, which I think is pretty neat, you know, makes it more unique, and these little sort of flaps here also make it kind of unique. And this is kind of new, or I believe, I assume and hope this is a new sort of belt piece, because we haven't seen that with any other Mandalorian, female Mandalorian. But yeah, articulation wise, she is bald in there. Look at that baldness. Yeah, so I think they're not using the Bo-Katan, or maybe they are. They just made it bald. But the head, again, I don't know what's up with these joints, man. Like, they just bring back. I don't like how any of that feels. But yeah, I mean, I guess you can't look up because it's gonna bounce back. Oh, there you go. I heard something snap. So you can look up about that much, down about that much, and then you can turn side to side and pivot your head. arms go out about that much. And then they can rotate. Single hinge at the arm, and the pivot, and the vertical hinge for the hand. We've seen it all before. This one feels a little smoother at the torso, but I can still hear the clicking. Let me see if you can hear it. Yeah, hopefully you got that. Yeah, I don't like how any of the torso weights feel for any of these mandos. I assume the others are also like that, so don't like how that feels. She can kick forward about that much, extend the legs outward, have your upper thigh cut in there, and then single jointed leg, and then your feet are all the same. Everything's the same. Yeah, it's just different colors, you know. And this one, I do like how this one looks, especially because of the new like sort of tunic and the scarf. I think it's cool. I like the green that they used for her, especially her back piece here. It's also green, so I do like the colors on this one more. The sort of reddish brown thingies here. The lighter blue is cool. I just wish they used a different color than yellow for both of these. But even then, the yellow, I don't mind on this one. Yeah, I do like the green. There's a scarf there, and the helmet is different from the others. Different markings. So yeah, and then you have, this is also different. I don't think that's the same. So it's a little different. Sculpting there. Different symbols. So yeah, there's some few differences here and there. But yeah, I do like this one. I do like the repaint on this one. And then there's nothing on this shoulder pad. Again, why just white? Why not another color? I don't know. I know that's probably how they looked on the TV show, so I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it too. Don't don't hate on me. I don't remember much from The Mandalorian. Oh man, her hands are small for this giant thing. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try that. Yeah, these handles are way too big. I know it's probably accurate, but like make it a little thinner, Hasbro or something. I don't know, it's just the design for this is so awkward. Such a thick handle, and it doesn't really fit the female hands. And the trigger hole is way too far over there, so when you're trying to stretch out the finger, at that point you're just stressing out the trigger finger, and you might just snap it off. So yeah, I don't recommend putting that on the female. Just make her use her pistol and you'll be okay. So go with that instead. I mean, I appreciate that they try giving, you know. We're just gonna finish setting up our final shot here. We have our Shriek trainers, which I guess this is what this symbol means. And then we have our night owls. Opened up the others. Here they are. Oh yeah, I don't know why those torsos are so rough. I get it's been cold here in Texas and all the southern region, you know. But I have this box in my house. This is a separate room outside from the house where I can just sort of do this stuff. But yeah, it was in the house, so it should have been warm. No reason for it to, you know, act all weird. So I don't think it's cold. There's another one. I have it looking this way. I forgot to put one on this one. And there we have it. All of our gang here. Well, there it goes. Can you stand on your own? Can you? Alright, there we go. We'll bring in Bo-Katan, because, I mean, that's the whole reason for these guys, right? For the night owls, I assume. She's a night owl, because, I mean, same symbol and whatnot. Same badge, whatever you want to call it. So I assume you can army build these guys for Bo-Katan, so she can have a little army, which is pretty cool. You know, like I said, I do love the darker blues that we're seeing with these guys, and all the silver. It's very, very nice. Um, we just don't know why these are so cheap right now. It might be QC issues. I don't know. Maybe they have too many in stock. I mean, maybe that's the reason. You know, there's nothing too new with these guys, so maybe people weren't too interested with them and they just didn't care for them, so maybe that's why they're on discount. Moving Bo-Katan, because that's not the focus of this video, it's all of these guys here. The 2-pack, again, this is a mystery, the rangefinder, it's just broken. So I don't know what happened there. I'll have to look at some promo images and see that's how it's done, but yeah, it just seems like it broke off and maybe someone returned it and we have a broken one now. So I mean, again, this is for your casual clone and he's a customizer, so he can fix that somehow or just remove it somehow. He'll do something with these and it's up to him to decide. I'm just reviewing it because he gave me the green light to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. It was kind of laid back because, again, it's just the same figures. I mean, I guess I missed some of the details that you can see sort of on the shoulder pads and whatnot, but it's just the same old, so there isn't nothing too new, and I just thought it'd be a chill video to sit back and go through them. But I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in a future video.